Cristin Brown dishes on speedy courtship with hubby David. Sister Wives fans already tuned into Cristin Brown's wedding special where she married David Woolley. This season, they're watching all the events leading up to the big day. And most viewers didn't realize the happy couple hadn't known each other long when they got engaged. In tonight's new episode, Cristin admits that getting to know David has been like a crash course as their October wedding date approaches. Some of her children are still a little uncomfortable with the timeline, but they're putting aside their own feelings for Cristin's sake. See what to expect when a new episode of Sister Wives premieres on TLC. Cristin Brown confesses she doesn't know David Woolley that well. Sister Wives fans felt excited to learn Cristin Brown found someone special. They just didn't expect their relationship to escalate so quickly. And it seems that several of her family members feel the same way. Cristin and David celebrate their engagement on #SisterWives tonight at 10/9. The official TLC Instagram account posted ahead of tonight's new episode. In the teaser, Cristin and her son discussed how quickly everything moved. Although the bride and groom don't know each other well, they appear happy. In between confessionals, the camera captures David and Cristin cutting a cake with their faces on it. Mom's now engaged and she's been dating him for 10 seconds, but we're all very happy for her, Peyton Brown tells cameras in a confessional. So, David and I have only known each other for 9 months. Cristin chimed in during her own confessional. It was a crash course in getting to know somebody. Many fans didn't realize how quickly their relationship timeline moved, but felt happy for them nevertheless. Fans have had enough of the wedding storyline. Sister Wives fans are happy that Cristin Brown received her happily ever after. But the comments on TLC's Instagram post indicate they're tired of the wedding storyline. Comments included, "Can we please stop with the wedding stuff? Happy for Cristin, but beyond over the wedding content, we all watched the wedding special a year ago. Can we please move on? What's going on with the land? Please let's move on from the wedding. Of course we're happy for them, but that's enough. Happy for her, but can we move on to another storyline?" Cristin Brown leaned back in her chair, a radiant smile lighting up her face as she recounted the whirlwind romance that led to her marrying David Woolley. It was a story of unexpected sparks, second chances, and unshakable confidence in a love she had yearned for her entire life. Sitting in her sunny Utah living room, Cristin exuded a happiness that was unmistakably genuine, a stark contrast to the years of tension and heartbreak she'd endured. "I never expected to meet someone like David," Cristin began, her voice warm and filled with gratitude. "After my divorce from Cody, I honestly thought I'd just focus on myself and my kids. I didn't think love was in the cards for me again, not real, sweeping, undeniable love. But life has a funny way of surprising you." The pair first crossed paths at a local event, a mutual friend's barbecue of all places. Cristin admitted she almost didn't go. "It was one of those days where you're just tired and thinking, why bother? But I'm so glad I did." David was there, chatting with some friends, and he had this energy about him. He made everyone around him feel like they were the most important person in the room. When he smiled at me for the first time, I felt like I'd known him forever. Cristin's children were, of course, a big part of the equation. "When I started dating David, I knew it wasn't just about me. I have 6 incredible kids, and their feelings mattered. The beautiful thing about David is how he embraced them immediately. He wasn't intimidated by my big blended family, he saw it as a blessing." David, a widower with children of his own, understood the complexities of Cristin's life. "We connected on so many levels," she shared. "Not just as individuals, but as parents. We both experienced loss in different ways, and we both knew what it was like to put our kids first. But we also recognized how important it is to take care of our own hearts." The courtship was indeed swift. After just a few months of dating, David proposed during a romantic getaway. "Some people might say it was fast," Cristin admitted, "but when you've spent years knowing what you don't want, you're crystal clear when you find what you do want." With David, there was no hesitation. Every step felt right. The proposal itself was straight out of a fairy tale. Cristin revealed that David had taken her to a secluded cabin in the mountains. It was just us, surrounded by snow-covered trees and the quiet of the wilderness. He'd set up this little bonfire, and we were roasting marshmallows. Out of nowhere, he pulled out a ring and said, "Cristin, I want to spend the rest of my life showing you how much you're loved." I was speechless. And trust me, that doesn't happen often. Cristin's enthusiasm for the wedding planning process was palpable. I wanted it to be a celebration of love, family, and new beginnings, she said. The couple opted for an intimate ceremony surrounded by their closest family and friends. It was important to me that my kids felt included every step of the way. My daughters helped me pick out my dress, and they were my bridesmaids. Watching them walk down the aisle ahead of me was one of the most emotional moments of my life. Reflecting on her past relationship with Cody Brown, Cristin didn't shy away from acknowledging the stark differences between the two men. David makes me feel seen, she said simply. In my previous marriage, I often felt like I was just going through the motions, trying to meet expectations that never really aligned with who I am. With David, it's different. He celebrates me for exactly who I am, quirks, flaws, and all. The contrast in her relationships is perhaps most evident in the way Cristin carries herself. There's a newfound lightness to her, an unburdened joy that comes from being deeply loved and respected. For the first time in my life, I feel completely cherished, she confessed. And that's a powerful thing. It's not just about the big gestures, although David is incredibly thoughtful. It's the little things, like how he always makes sure my car is filled with gas or leaves me notes in the morning. It's those everyday acts of love that mean the most. Cristin's children have also noticed the change in their mom. They tell me all the time how happy I seem, she said, her eyes welling up with tears. Hearing that from them means everything to me. They've been through so much, and I'm so grateful that they've welcomed David into our lives with open arms. The couple's blended family has brought its own set of challenges, but Cristin and David approach them with humor and teamwork. It's not always easy, Cristin admitted, but we're committed to making it work. We have family dinners every Sunday, and it's become this beautiful tradition where everyone gets a say in what we cook. It's chaotic, but it's ours. Looking ahead, Cristin and David are focused on building a life filled with love, adventure, and shared dreams. We're planning a big family trip next summer, she said, her excitement evident. It'll be the first time all of our kids will be together for an extended period, and I can't wait. David and I also have a bucket list of places we want to visit: Paris, New Zealand, the Grand Canyon. There's so much life to live, and we're ready to embrace it all. As the interview drew to a close, Cristin offered a piece of advice for others who might be hesitant to open their hearts again. Don't let fear hold you back, she said firmly. It's scary to be vulnerable, especially if you've been hurt before. But love, real, true love, is worth the risk. David has taught me that it's never too late to find your happiness. And for that, I'll be forever grateful. Cristin's journey is a testament to resilience and the power of second chances. Her story, from heartbreak to hope, from uncertainty to unwavering joy, is a reminder that love, in all its forms, is a gift meant to be cherished. And for Cristin Brown, this chapter is only the beginning.